You can experience all this recreation, all this history, and all this scenery, and here's how you can do it relatively easily.
It's so exciting to share how much you love these activities and how fun they are and how integral they can be to your health and your well-being.
So many people's hobbies are my day-to-day job.
Today is Halloween at the museum, so we like to think of this as an opportunity to take trick-or-treating and Halloween, which is just fun, and make it into something educational.
Well, right now we have the Plein Air in the Parks event. It's a partnership that's going on between us at Wyoming State Parks and with the Wyoming Arts Council. I don't think there's enough good things that can be said about spending time outdoors.
Favorite part is just getting out on the mountain. That speed is really exhilarating. The blue skies and the just light breeze. It's just absolutely beautiful out here.
I think art is the only true magic left. Through art you can make people feel, you can make them think, you can give them inspiration, you can give them ideas.
The archives makes an impact on the lives of everyday Wyomingites. In the last year, we had over 4,000 research requests from the general public.
We are doing the annual first day hike, and it is windy, it is chilly, but we still had a great turnout.
Welcome to this episode of Firearms Friday from the Wyoming State Museum in Cheyenne.
It's a great opportunity for somebody to get out into the outdoors. Instead of being cooped up, come out and recreate out here.
People who are aging are so willing to try new things and willing to make mistakes and not do it perfectly, willing to ask questions.
There's so much that I can't do anymore that it's nice to be able to start to learn things that I can still do.
For Paddle in the Pond, we bring out the states and the districts, canoes, kayaks, and paddle boards.
Talk to the staff, you tell them what they want, they're knowledgeable about it. Is just looking at the facility here, how nice, clean it is, well organized. Organizations that do that need to be recognized that show that there's pride in this group right here.
Poetry Out Loud is where students will recite poems that really speak to them and be able to go to an audience and compete to do that.
Today we are going to talk about the Springfield trapdoor rifle.
So we are here celebrating El Día de los Muertos. We're celebrating our loved ones that have passed.
We're going to do our float from Basin up to Graybull, take out over there by the Graybull Bridge. It's nice just to get them out in the river and say, oh, I can do this.
The sensation you get of just the long glide on your skis, it's just like floating. It is just a beautiful, really beautiful feeling.
I want to support the event and show people the potential of sand, what you can make it do. I want families to come out here, enjoy the competition, spend time in the sun, and I just loved it.
I personally see the impact that the arts have on the young people that we work with. One young woman in particular, she's a girl who's been in and out of foster care, and she was very nervous about being on stage. She ran off the stage crying. We stuck there with her. Her confidence level has just skyrocketed. She's getting ready to graduate from high school this year. She's really excited to be going off to college, and she will tell you that she attributes some of her success to her time here with us.
We're here at the Wyoming State Museum for Space Days. Tonight we had our 6th annual murder mystery. We call it Murder at the Mansion.
I struggle with depression. If I'm carving, it's a release for me, and it's something to focus on that I can get somewhat instant gratification out of. And it's been a real help to me that way.
We're here to do some work on one of the Green River specimens that's going on exhibit at the State Museum here.
South Pass City is a kind of an unusual place. My favorite part is probably the chrysamine. It's an extraordinary thing. You don't get to see equipment like this run and function.
One of the things we typically do on an annual basis is a Wyoming Archaeology Fair, which brings in around 1,000 people a year to Laramie to watch archaeological demonstrations, watch Native American dancers, and other things regarding Wyoming's human past.
My favorite part of it is being able to help people. They're here to have a good time. They want to know what they can do, what they can't do, some of the activities that are available that they weren't aware of. And being able to help them in that respect is the best part of this job.
What we're going to do is be putting mounted soldiers, infantry, and then mounted warriors in the exact space of the battlefield. So when they engage, it's incredibly powerful.
The element that I really love about it is the amount of focus that I have to have mentally in order to perform on rock. Managing my attention in the moment is probably the biggest skill that rock climbing has taught me.
So we got Shep. Shep is an ambassador animal for Wyoming State Parks.
When we have something that's of history and heritage, it also fosters an
incredible community.
Kurt Gowdy's State Park's Little House on the Park is excited and happy to be partnering with the Cheyenne Animal Shelter and some of our other local shelters in our communities for the Doggy Day Out program.
The Wyoming Cultural Trust Fund has been a lifesaver for us. They've been so good to help us get our program started. Sometimes it's hard to just get off the ground, and that's what they have done for us.
And they've helped us, get a lot of our equipment and help with our marketing development and all those things to really just grow beyond a grassroots organization into a more healthy organization.
Favorite part about fly fishing is the chase, the cast, and really the peacefulness of it. There was a sunset kind of dropping just behind where the river was flowing on a bend. And it was one of those moments where it gets captured in your head and just kind of sits there forever.
But today we are partnering up with Adaptive Adventures, Wyoming State Parks, and the VA. And it's just a chance for veterans in our community to come out and try some of the adaptive equipment and be out in nature.
With a side-by-side, you're able to go farther distance. Some of the best parts would probably be the wildlife, being able to see what's around, the deer, the pronghorn, and the elk. And just being able to see wildflowers and what nature has created around us.
I thought we were just gonna play on the lake and do what we always do. But they brought out this big screen and set it up on the beach. Then when we were all in the water, we got to watch Jaws. It felt like you were in the movie. It was awesome. I can't wait for the next movie they show there.
I'm Governor Mark Gordon, and I'm here at the Centennial Farm and Ranch celebration.
That's the kind of perseverance that this group here has. And my hat is off to you. God bless you. Keep it up.